You know, you don't need to be an economist to see the damage that's been done to the economy. Just walk down the main street of your town or neighborhood. All of these businesses have been hit, and they've been hit hard. And you know, every stat you read, GDP, jobs, trade numbers, they're all just a macro collection of what's going on behind these closed doors. And you know, the thing that strikes me the most in talking with these store owners is their sense of optimism, that if we can just get through this period, things are gonna be okay. Hey, how's it going?
This is Jenna Lamb. Her kids' store is a mainstay on this street. When the pandemic hit, she pivoted to online sales, brought in more puzzles and games for a nation of parents struggling with the kids at home.
I think after this period, I never want to use the word pivot again.
This month, the government allowed her to reopen in-store shopping, only to shut it down again as COVID cases rose.
I think this time we received the shortest notice.
More than anything, she just wants better communication from the government.
There has to be some sort of a warning or information to give us and everybody, families that have children in school, us businesses, some sort of a heads up so that we can be in preparation.
She's weathered wave after wave of shutdowns and reopenings and partial closures, and yet, even now, she's still hopeful.
Optimism is all we have left.
All these businesses have been forced through an impossible year. Millions of their employees lost their jobs, but remember, millions more simply shifted to working from home. They couldn't go anywhere, so they couldn't spend any money. All told, Canadian households saved about $100 billion, and economists say once these restrictions are lifted, all that money is set to flow back in to these businesses. So, Jean-François, how important is all that excess cash?
That money sitting in bank accounts, this pent up demand for a range of services and goods that we haven't been able to purchase, really kicks into higher gear.
Perot says small businesses need assurances that the government will continue to be there to support them through the immediate crisis and along that road back to normality.
I think the most important thing they can do is signal policy continuity, that they've been attuned to the needs of small business. They will remain attuned to the needs of small business. They're not going to pull effective programs away too early.
After spending an entire year cooped up inside, people want to do stuff again, not just buy stuff. So whenever this latest round of restrictions finally does subside, the businesses that cater in experiences are the ones that are going to thrive. Imagine a bar where we can all gather once again. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Remember gathering in bars? It seems like a lifetime ago that we gathered in places like this to celebrate. Today, it's a window for takeout.
It's very painful because our staff they're our friends, they're family to us, and to have to lay them off and leave them high and dry without any answers. And normally I'm the person that gives them the answers. I'm the person they look to for answers, and that's just not there.
These businesses are hanging on by a thread. They think they can make it. And to do that, they'll need a few things. Better communication and timelines from the government, continued support, but more than anything else, they just need the COVID cases to get under control. That would be the best stimulus any of them could hope for. Peter Armstrong, CBC News, Toronto.